It's all about the soul. Get ready. We're about to blow your mind, baby. Let yourself go. Don't worry about a thing. It'll be alright. It's all about the soul. Get ready. We're about to blow your mind, baby. Let yourself go. Don't worry about a thing.
Yes, we are recording. Thank God. It's been a while. We've only begun, so it's the very beginning of a long process called recording an album. But so far, so good. We got a couple of tracks laid down, and it's good to be back.
We got our first single out right now. Working on the second one. It's gonna be hot.
Noh, tüübi, teeks ühe eestikeelse loo või kuidas? Just nii, see on Soul Militia siin.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
The vibe is good because, like you said, it's been 5 years, but at the same time, we've never really stopped recording. We've been recording different things for different projects. You know, we've stayed friends, but now we're back as a group, so it's a good vibe and definitely a new experience because, like, when we recorded our last album, which was already 8 years ago, I think things were just different. We were working differently, the sound was different, we were much younger, so now we look at things in a different way, so I think it will show in our music too.
It's easier to break outside Estonia than in Estonia because the scene is basically non-existent.
The urban scene has probably reached its peak when we look at radio stations and playlists and you know what's actually on radio, and in that sense things are much better than they used to be years ago. So our position is better, but at the same time, like Ido said, it's tough as a local act to make it in this industry in your own country. So it's probably easier, it might be easier at least to get your name out and get people to recognize you maybe abroad. But it doesn't mean that it's easy to actually make it somewhere else. So if you're looking for a record deal or something like that, then obviously it's not easy. It's a very difficult thing to deal with, so to speak.
You constantly have to explain to people, show people what you really are, because it's a really superficial thing. People don't really listen to you, don't really know what you're all about. You just have to constantly show until they get it.
It's about the term boy band, right? Because it's a funny thing, because when we started out, obviously we were boys. So if there's boys in the group who sing and dance, and this is like I said, it's a kind of a ridiculous term, a boy band, which to some people mean that it's not a serious group, or it's automatically like a manufactured, put together project or whatever. All we can say about our group is that it wasn't put together. It was, things evolved naturally. It was a process which already started like 15 years ago. They started out, Semi and Ints, who was a previous member in the group, started out as a duo. It became a trio, it became a quartet, and then a trio again. So it's been a long process, and what can we say? We write songs, we produce songs, we stage our shows.
Nobody tells us what to do.
Yeah, everything we've ever done and recorded has come from us and us only. So, yeah, like, if that's not a serious group, then what is? Well, I would think that our best quality and like what really sticks the three of us together is our vocals. So if we take, whether it be something produced like a hip hop song, more hip hop orientated song, or whether it be a soulful ballad, it's still all about our vocals. And I think that's
Harmonies.
yeah,
Love
vocal harmonies. That's probably our trademark. So it's been since day one. And yeah, obviously choreography has been one of the main things in our live shows, and that's a part of our group. But if we have to pick one thing, I would say it's the vocal harmonies, definitely.
The future is now, just wanna change. Stop looking back and moving ahead. Forget I was down, I've turned the page. No matter what's been done or said, the future is now.
What can we say? Expect good music.
Expect us.
Expect us. Expect good live shows. We promise to give 150% all we have, all we got, like we did back in the day. And probably just want to say that amongst all the hoopla when it comes to music videos and the digital era, gadgets, it's important, but I think a lot of people keep forgetting that it's still all about music and the experience of listening to real music. We're gonna do. Pui.
I just wanna change.